What's going on, guys? Austin here, or Luna. So I have a video today about the weirdest trip I've ever gone through, and I thought you guys would enjoy this just because it's one of those intense, weird trip stories, and I thought I would tell it. So this took place during that phase that I was going through where I really wanted to just experiment, and I've done like a whole period of videos about that phase. It was more towards like, I guess I call it my acid stage. It's when I was really experimenting with hallucinogens and shit like that. And this is dumb, and I've joked about it on streams. And if you're an avid, like if you watch my streams a lot, you know that I've joked about this and that I've done it. And nutmeg, yes, I'm not joking. I actually tripped on nutmeg, and it's possible. It's disgusting and it's horrible. Do not do it. I'm telling you right now, disclaimer. Don't do this shit. Bad. But anyway, so nutmeg is a common house spice that if you take enough of it, you can get really high and tripped and just hallucinate. And it comes with shitloads of side effects that suck so much dick, and it's not good. Honestly, guys, like this is why it's the weirdest trip I've ever had and one of the worst trips I've ever had just because of what happened afterwards. So basically, guys, it starts out is I wanted to do it this night. I was alone. No one was home, and that was my first fucking mistake. No one was home, and I think I had like a good couple hours before my mom was coming home. I'm not sure, but all I knew is that I was fine. So I grabbed this nutmeg out of the back shelf of my basement. I could go get it if I wanted to show you guys, but it's just nutmeg. It comes in a little plastic container, and I grabbed the nutmeg, and the way you're supposed to do it is you're not supposed to take a lot of it because it's really bad. If you take too much of it, you can seriously get yourself sick, and I wasn't trying to do that. But let's just say this, guys. I took way too much. I took a lot. Very, very much. Like, I think I was on the verge of, like, I don't know, you'll hear about it later, but I took a lot of this nutmeg, guys, and a while went by, and I thought that nothing was going to happen. And that's when I made the mistake of going up to my room and falling asleep. Right after I ate this shit, I thought I was going to immediately just like snap, kick in. But no, I guess you have to wait a little bit. I went upstairs and like 10 minutes went by. I didn't feel shit. My stomach felt really weird and fuzzy, but I didn't feel anything. So I laid down on the bed and I fell asleep. And I thought, I'm good. Nothing's going to happen to me. I think this shit's just a scam. It's just a joke online. Maybe people just are trying to get kids to eat nutmeg just so they get sick and puke or something. Because my stomach was feeling off, but I didn't think I was going to throw up. So I wake up 2 hours later, and my mom's home. And I feel delusional, fucked up, like super fucked up. Like almost like I was floating a little bit. I don't know. It was like I've heard this occurring to other people too. My one friend did it, and he said he did the same thing. He went to bed, woke up, and felt really fucked up. So I woke up, and I felt weird. I was hearing things. My vision was fuzzy. When I looked up at the ceiling fan, this is the part that fucking made it the weirdest for me. I looked up at the ceiling fan, and around the ceiling fan was a fly flying around. And I was like, huh? And I figured it was just a normal housefly, right? I go to get it. I go to like smack it out of the air. I stood up, and I don't know why I did this, guys. I stood up on my bed, and I jumped, and I went to smack it. And when I smacked it, all I did was hit the ceiling fan, make a loud bang, and then, just nothing happened. Like, the fly was still there. My hand basically went, like, my hand didn't go right through it, but it flew away from my hand, and I didn't hit it, right? So I sat down on my bed, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm watching this fly go around, and my mom comes in the room. My mom opens the door, and basically was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, there was a fly. And she's like, what? And I was like, there's a fly. She's like, I don't see a fly. And she's like, where is it? I was like, oh, I don't know. I probably got it. She's like, okay. So she shuts the door and walks away. And I'm like, all right, I need to fucking relax. And to this day, guys, I don't know if it was a weird, like if I was hallucinating when I saw that fly or it was a real fly. But all I know is that I couldn't get it no matter what. I jumped in the air and like from where I was aiming, I hit it. But apparently it didn't get it. So, at this point, I'm super delusional. I'm hearing weird voices. I'm talking like little girl voices, like super fucking weird, like just things that you wouldn't hear. And I don't know, I was getting confused and I was getting a really big sense of uncomfortableness. And I don't know, I was just getting really nervous. And at this point, I'm like, all right, I need to fucking relax. And I had to ride out the rest of the trip in my room attempting to watch Netflix while just, super delusional. And I probably didn't even like I basically didn't understand half the shit I was watching. I don't even know what I was watching. I probably just, like, I was so nervous that I opened up Netflix and clicked the first thing I saw. I don't even know what it was. But the whole trip in general, like, I saw a few other things, like there was a poster on my wall that's like super psychedelic, and when I looked at it, it was moving. That freaked me out. And just the whole trip was very uncomfortable. It wasn't scary really, it was just more uncomfortable. And the voices were weird, and I don't know, I'm never gonna do that shit again, and I just hope none of you guys do it, because it's weird. But that leads me to my next point, which is I'm going to be doing tomorrow, I'm uploading a Tripping on Acid Gone Wrong video. I know a lot of you guys miss the trip stories, and that's why I'm bringing out 2 of them in a row for you guys, because a lot of you guys comment all the time, and you're like, Austin, please tell me you have a couple more trip stories left. And I do have some left, and I'll be sure to bring them to you guys. So I know you guys love the trip stories, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like. It'd be fucking crazy if we could hit 2K likes. I love you guys so much. Leave a comment below of your weirdest trip ever. I'm out. Peace.